After witnessing the brutal murder of his parents, Bruce Wayne would devote his life towards reaching the pinnacle of physical and mental superiority. He would become the world's greatest detective, a silent guardian, a watchful protector. He is Batman. Three Jokers Batman, up next on T's Multiverse.
Holy Dark Knight, the Three Jokers Batman is here. Yes, finally got this Batman in. This goes right under the category of most anticipated figures for me. You guys know, if you don't know, you're going to know now. I'm one of the biggest Batman fans there is out there. This is one of the figures that I've been looking forward to. And this whole wave has been impressive thus far. But man, this Batman, I'm going to tell you right off the bat, it is the real deal. So let's check out his accessories and what he comes with. Comes with only a few things, but we'll get into that later. But he does come with the collector's card here, which looks excellent. He has the Batman answering the call, had the little bat signal behind him. Here we have Batman, the Three Jokers, and on the back here we have the rest of his data file. All right, we're no stranger to that. So that'll go along with the rest of the collection, and then we have old trusty DC stand for our figures. All right, so we have this DC stand here, and we have the one gadget this Batman was given, which is this grapple device. Now, I am not a fan of this grapple device. I do not like what they did with this. This could have been colored. I wish they would have given us maybe more gadgets with this Batman figure. I'm not sure exactly why we're not getting more stuff with our Batmans. The last Batman figures that we did receive gadgets with was the Arkham Asylum Batman figures. We had the Arkham, the two versions of the Arkham Asylum figures, which came with a number of accessories. But I'm not sure exactly why we're not getting accessories with our Batman figures. I feel like personally it should come with at least three. Grapple device, a batarang, and maybe some other gadgets. This is a great opportunity for Mcfarlane Toys to really dive into a lot of the gadgets that the Batman does utilize in his war against crime. I just feel like this definitely should have been better. I have a replacement for this grapple device that I'll show later in the video, but I really feel like this should have been colored at least here in this area at least, or maybe giving us the option to maybe detach this device, the little grapple hook, if we wanted to, or keep it like this as we wanted it. But really wish they did better with this. Let's take a look at the man of the hour himself, the meat of this review, and that's the Batman. All right, so overall, man, this guy looks fantastic. I really feel like they nailed this Batman figure. He looks like he had just been pulled right out of the Three Jokers comic. And the one thing I like, one of the many things I like about this Batman figure is, and this overall design that they chose to go with within that Three Joker story arc, is that this Batman embodies my favorite Batman designs. I love the yellow emblem. So they gave us that. I love the Michael Keaton / capsule, sculpted, utility belt. So we have that. And then also I'm a fan of the black Batman costume, but I love the blue. The blue and gray are my favorites, but they give us the best of everything. And I love the more, bulky, burly Batman figure with the short ears. I like that look on the Batman. So I have the best of both worlds with this figure here. I like that. I don't mind him not having the trunks or whatnot. This really works well with his overall aesthetic. So I always was impressed with the look of this figure from that story, and they really captured that with this figure here. Really burly, imposing looking Batman figure. I love this face sculpting here, man. Really detailed, really burly, serious looking Batman character. The short ears here, I like that. I like how they have his fist, man. His fist looks so awesome. You can tell he's ready to give someone the smackdown here with that fist. So I really like that. And then the emblem looks awesome. I like this emblem here. Now, it would have been awesome if we would have got maybe a variant, to this, much like we're going to get with that hazmat suit Batman figure, where this has a working function for a light up feature, because he does utilize this emblem in the story as some sort of a light up feature if he's in like a dark alleyway or inside the sewers or whatnot. So that would have been awesome if Mcfarlane Toys were released the alternate variant to this Batman figure. Maybe they'll do so, who knows? You know how that works with Mcfarlane Toys. But overall, man, this figure looks great. Absolutely impressed with the sculpted detail here around the eye area. Like what they did with that. The color, the white of his eyes, the way it shows out through the cowl. The cowl texture throughout looks absolutely magnificent. It gives it that leather look here throughout, man. And they really captured that. You can see as I turn them around. Really impressed with how they were able to pull that off. But they did a great job of capturing that leather texture within everything that he has here with his costume. Cape looks absolutely magnificent all the way throughout. Look at that. Look at the designs and the detail. I mean, they just really, they nailed it with this figure here. Let's take a look at the boots here. Looks awesome. Nice design, detail, sculpting within the boot area. So, right, like the little wrinkles here we have within his costume, little muscle design detail here. Really burly, again, burly, imposing Batman. And that's the type of Batman that I like. You see the little talons here on the side of his gauntlet, man. This guy like that. Again, that fisted here he has an open hand here. Now, one of the other things I really wish they would have changed or would have added to this figure is some swappable hands. We do not have swappable hands with this figure, so no swappable hands, lack of accessories is the only thing that kind of sets this figure back. It's really not a deal breaker because overall, I love this figure. And it's going to be my flagship Batman right now. I know that the year 2 Batman is going to have something to say about that, so stay tuned for that review. But this is definitely going to be my standard Batman for right now. I don't want to say too much because I have a top 10 Batman Mcfarlane list coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. We'll see where this guy lies. And this figure is so awesome. All right, so let's take a look at his articulation here. All right, so he can look up. Pretty decent. That's a small head. I got big hands, so. All right, and then he can look down. All right, and I'm going to turn him facing forward. He can look from side to side, no problem. Okay. I'm going to give him a look down. Let's give him a look down as he's facing forward. Oh, that looks so cool. This guy is so photogenic, man. He's just so impressive. Oh, okay. And then we're going to take a look at his articulation in the arm area. Of course, he has nice rotation here in the arms. Okay. He has double jointed elbows. Nice extension here in the elbow areas. We have nice rotation here in the wrist area. And then let's take a look at his upper torso articulation. Here he has some rocking. Definitely has some rotation here in that area as well. Nice rotation here in the waist area. He can go all the way around. No problem at all. All right, let's take a look at his leg. Nice rotation here, back and forth with the leg. He can do the splits, no problem. And then he has double jointed knees. You can go all the way back. Nice rotation here in the foot area. Has some rocking side to side, up and down here. And for that added touch, he has toe articulation. Fantastic. All right, so let's get this guy posed up. Close out this segment here. Batman's getting ready to bring the pain here with this pose. Oh, man, Mcfarlane Toys, you've done it again. You've done it again. All right, look out. Here comes the Batman. On to the next. You already know what time it is. It's comparison time. And along with the Batman, I have yet another figure from within the Mcfarlane Toys 3 Joker wave, Batgirl. Now stay tuned for a separate video in regards to this Batgirl figure, as well as some of the other ones that's coming through the pipeline for Mcfarlane Toys. I feel like she deserves her own segment. This is a great character from within the entire landscape of the DC universe. I always felt like she stood as one of the best individuals from the Bat family, whether it be her as Barbara Gordon, Oracle, or Batgirl. And we also have that Batgirl film that's coming out through HBO Max. Hopefully that turns out to be a success. We'll see. Michael Keaton's in it, so we'll see how all that turns out. But really happy that I'm able to pair the Batman with Batgirl. And here we have, alongside Batman, the Batman of the CW universe. You know, this guy was Batman. I really wish that we could get an updated version of the Arrow character from within the DC Multiverse line. This one here was from the early days of the Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse wave of figures. They've come a long way since then. But here I have two of my all-time favorite heroes from the DC universe in the Batman and the Arrow. Now this is the comparison that I had been looking forward to. So alongside my three Jokers Batman, I have from Mcfarlane Toys, the Dark Knight's Metal Battle Damage Batman. Yet another one of my most favorite Batman figures from within the DC Multiverse Mcfarlane Toys toy line. You know, now you might ask which one of these I like better over the other. I will give the edge to the three Jokers Batman. Now, in terms of where these two rank overall within my countdown of Batman figures, that's for a whole nother video. So stay tuned for that. And here we have, along with our Dark Knight, a collection of Jokers. And here we have one of three Jokers from this wave in the Comedian. Definitely check out my review on this figure. I'll have a link in the description below. And we have the Arkham Asylum Joker, as well as the Batman Who Laughs Hawkman edition figure for Mcfarlane Toys as well. If you're not familiar with the Batman Who Laughs, he is a combination of both Batman and the Joker. So he poses as a serious threat for the entire DC universe. So Batman has his hands full in this image, but he'll find a way to win as always because he's Batman. That's all. He's Batman. All right, on to the next. Oh, I love this right here. So I have a multiverse of Batman starting from left to right. From Mcfarlane Toys is the Mega Batman. And then we have, of course, the three Jokers Batman, who is Bruce Wayne. But we got some father and son action going on here because by his side we have Thomas Wayne. So this is the unmasked version of the Flashpoint Batman with his sword. And then we have the White Knight Batman. And last but not least, we have the Arkham Asylum Batman. It would be so awesome if we could get these characters in a live action film. Maybe one day when Warner Brothers get their act together and start giving us some consistent DC films. We'll see. But as of right now, I have formed the Dark Knight's Round Table. And here I have Batman's most trusted ally, as well as his friend, the DC Collectibles, Jim Gordon from the Arkham Knight series. All right, so you remember how I mentioned earlier in the video how I did not like this accessory that was included with this Batman figure. I felt like we should have got a little better than this. Maybe at least they could have colored here the grappling device here at the end. Even this here area here maybe could have been colored a little better. However, I found a replacement for the Batman. I have a number of accessories that I've accumulated over time. I'm not sure exactly what figure this was included with, but it's someone from the Bat family or Batman figure. This here I feel works better with the Batman character. So we're going to equip him with this accessory here. And I just feel it works so much better. Okay, and then we got this here. Gonna make it like he's shooting. Yeah, this works way better. Nice color, has the little coil to it, little bat, colored bat emblem, grapple device here at the end. Really works well with the Batman. It's as if he just pulled it right from his utility belt area. This works so much better. So let me know in the comments, folks, what do you think about this switch up that I've added to the Batman figure here? All right, I'm gonna place them here like that. You can see them. Absolutely, I love it. All right, yet another home run for Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse line. This is absolutely a magnificent Batman figure. When this wave was announced, I was so looking forward to this figure in particular. You know, of course, the Jokers impressed me, but this one here was the one that caught my eye. Definitely check out my reaction videos to this Batman 3 Jokers wave. I'll leave a link in the description below, but I am extremely happy with this figure. This is my go-to Batman for my Mcfarlane Toys collection. I mean, that's just how impressed I am with this figure. And there's definitely some things that could have been done better or could have been added with this figure. Of course, we have the grapple line accessory that definitely could use some color, a little more attention paid to it. Additional weapons without Batman character is always something I'm looking forward to getting. You know, swappable hands definitely should have been added with this figure, but it definitely did not deter or take away from the overall quality and the appreciation I have for this Three Jokers Batman. It's an excellent addition to my collection, especially as a Batman fan. So I couldn't be more happy. You know, definitely stay tuned for my review on the other Jokers from within this wave. I have 2 more left. I reviewed the Comedian. I have a link in the description below for that one, but definitely those are coming up as well. I'm going to be doing a review for the Barbara Gordon, a Batgirl segment, so stay tuned for that. But man, I'm just happy with this entire wave as a whole. And definitely also stay tuned for my Batman Year 2 set. Woo, that's going to be a doozy right there. But folks, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the review. Huge shout out to all of my subscribers. I can't thank you enough. Appreciate all the support. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Hit that subscription button. Hit that like button. It will really help get the channel out there. Smash that bell notification so that you're notified for when my videos drop. And if you did all that, I appreciate it. And the Batman appreciates it too. And until next time, be good to one another. Be safe. Stay tuned. And same bat time, same bat channel. Until next time, folks. Bye for now.